Poem in October by Dylan Thomas. It was my 30th year to heaven. Woke to my hearing from harbour and neighbour wood, and the mussel pooled and the heron priested shore, the morning beckon, with water praying, and call of seagull and rook, and the knock of sailing boats on the net-webbed wall. Myself to set foot that second in the still sleeping town and set forth. My birthday began with the water birds, and the birds of the winged trees flying my name, above the farms and the white horses, and I rose in rainy autumn, and walked abroad in a shower of all my days. High tide, and the heron dived when I took the road over the border, and the gates of the town closed as the town awoke. A spring full of larks in a rolling cloud, and the roadside bushes brimming with whistling blackbirds, and the sun of October summery on the hill's shoulder. Here were fond climates, and sweet singers suddenly come in the morning, where I wandered and listened to the rain-ringing wind blow cold in the wood far away under me. Pale rain over the dwindling harbour, and over the sea-wet church, the size of a snail with its horns through the mist, and the castle, brown as owls. But all the gardens of spring and summer were blooming in the tall tales beyond the border and under the lark-full cloud. There could I marvel my birthday away. But the weather turned around. It turned away from the blithe country and down the other air, and the blue altered sky streamed again, a wonder of summer, with apples, pears, and red currants. And I saw in the turning so clearly a child's forgotten mornings, when he walked with his mother through the parables of sunlight and the legends of the green chapels and the twice-told fields of infancy, that his tears burned my cheeks, and his heart moved in mine. These were the woods, the rivers and the sea, where a boy, in the listening summertime of the dead, whispered the truth of his joy to the trees and the stones and the fish in the tide. And the mystery sang alive still in the water and the singing birds. And there could I marvel my birthday away. But the weather turned around, and the true joy of the long dead child sang, burning in the sun. It was my 30th year to heaven, stood there then in the summer noon, though the town below lay leaved with October blood. Oh, may my heart's truth still be sung on this high hill in a year's turning. Welcome back. Birthdays are wonderful milestones, aren't they? And yet they do signal the irrevocable passage of time. How do you feel about turning 18, 21, 30, 40, 50? Last week I told you a little bit about Dylan Thomas when I read his poem Do Not Go Gentle into That Good Night. This week I chose to read another poem by Dylan Thomas, Poem in October. I find this poem enchanting because he takes us back on his 30th birthday through the memories of his childhood, growing up in the small town of Swansea in Wales. I find it so sad and poignant because although he depicts his childhood in idyllic shades, he grew up to live a wild life. He could not have known when he wrote this poem that 9 years later he would be dead at the young age of 39. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to click subscribe and visit me at my website, formuse.org.